All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is April 4th, 2021, and this is the week in review for the week ending April 3rd. And, well, I've been kind of lax on getting this week in review out, so I apologize for that, but we actually had some activity on Friday, so let's jump over to the account and see where we are and what's changed. So we look over here at our account, we can see that we have 200 shares of GOLD and Barrick Gold. We got assigned those shares on Friday. Our short put was exercised, and same thing with NCLH. So Norwegian Cruise Lines, we have 200 shares. Again, we bought those on Friday when our puts were exercised. So we have calls that we need to buy for both gold and NCLH. If we take a look at our trade log, you can see here with Barrick Gold, we bought the stock, 200 shares on Friday. I guess technically it was Thursday because Friday was a holiday, for $20.50 a share. So that was the strike price of our put. If you come over here, our cost basis is $21.03. So we need to keep that in mind when we're looking for the option that we want to sell. So $21.03 is our cost basis or break even. So let's go over and take a look at what we can get for gold today. So if we follow our plan, the April 16th, it's either going to be April 9th, which is next week. Let's take a look at that first, or the 16th typically. So if we want to go and look at this coming Friday, if we look at the deltas, a couple things, right? We want to get 1% or 30 delta, and we're not getting the 30 delta, and we're not getting 1% here. That's about 0.5%. So let's take a look at the 16th. And the 16th, about 30 delta here. We could get about 25 cents currently for the 21 strike, which would have us make 22 cents per share. So if we double that, we would get $44 profit. Not too exciting. Let's take a look at something further out. And if we go as far as the 30th, we could get the 21. Oh, hang on, let's look at the deltas here. The 21.5 strike, 30-ish delta for 34 to 41. So the mid price on that is 38 cents. So we got 38 cents. We would keep that, plus we would get an extra 47 cents, because remember our break even is $21.03. So let's make a note for that in our trade log. So let's go for the April 30th. Let's see, that was the 21 strike call. So the April 30th, $21.50 strike call seems like a good one for us to sell based on where we are right now with GOLD. So that's our first stock. Then let's take a look at NCLH. NCLH, we got assigned the stock at $28.50. The current stock price is 27, so we're about 75 cents underwater with where we bought it. But take a look at our cost basis here. So because of the premium we've collected so far on all these stocks, we're up to $800 that we collected, and that is a cost basis of $23.72. You don't see all the prices here because I collapsed it. I hid those cells, so rows 17 to 27 are hidden so that it all fits on the screen nicely, but you can go ahead and look at my blog and make that available to you so you can go and see every trade. So here we have 23.72 as our cost basis. So let's pop over to the account and see what we're going to do with NCLH. So NCLH. Again, let's first check this coming Friday. And if we look at the deltas and where things are. So, okay, the 29 strike is about 30 deltas. This is the 28 delta. Looks like we can get about 32 cents for that. So that's for only a week, right? So our goal was 30 delta at 1%. That is achieved with this. So let's go ahead and make a note of that. Pop back over to our trade log. So the April 9th, $29 call. Okay, so that will give us our 1% for this week. If that got exercised, that would give us also another 50 cents in capital gains, which is also, it's almost like $1.25 out. So the stock's got to move in a relatively short period of time to be able to hit that. Just for fun, let's pop over and look at what the regular monthly expiration cycle has. So that would be the 16th, the 30 strike, or the 30 delta is the 29.5 strike for, wow, that's for 58 cents. So we would get 58 cents plus we would make $1 on each, so that's $1.58 times 2. So that's a pretty good haul for that. So maybe we'll do that instead. So instead of the April 9th, let's do the April 16th. And we can do the 29.5 call for about twice as much. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's the plan for tomorrow or Monday the 5th. We're going to go ahead and sell those 2 calls. We're going to sell the April 16th 29.50, and we're also going to sell the 21.50 for April 30th for Barrick Gold. For CGC, things are just staying kind of sideways for CGC, so the premium really hasn't changed a lot for our stock. We're way underwater on it, but because of the premium, we've sold almost $1,000 already, reducing that share price by almost $10. So we're down to about $37, which isn't too bad given what the market's been doing the last few months, or last month or so. And then if we go over to our overall results, you can see here we started out with $7,500. We've collected over $2,000. The reason it doesn't show 2131 here, Barrick Gold, if you remember, we have a capital loss on Barrick Gold that is reducing our profit. So back over here, our realized gain or loss, so we've realized $2,031. That includes the capital gains, which are negative for Barrick Gold. But just for interest, the premium we collected is $2,131. Our current balance is 7,712, so we're back above 7,500. We were down below 7,500 for a little while, or an ROI of almost 3% in the, well, I guess it's about 2.5 months. So we're at about 1% per month right now if we look at this value today. So not real great, but not too bad either. As you know, the market in March has been down to sideways, so it's been a little bit challenging. Um, but that is what it is. Again, the wheel is a way to reduce your cost basis and try to make a little more than you would if you just held the stock outright. So I think we've achieved that. If we bought the stock, if we just bought the stock, we would have been way underwater in a couple of these, and the premium selling has really helped a lot with that. So again, go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you like what we're doing. I've got channels for each of the different equities as well as a weekend review to make it easier for you to follow along. And as always, this is for entertainment and information purposes only. Don't just go ahead and make trades because you see some guy on YouTube doing it. Please do your own homework and make your own investment decisions, and happy trading.